So we just went over pulling up all the images for a patient by using our Excel spreadsheet or overview button. Also went over flagging different images of importance. The other thing, you can also park, once you select an image, you can park that image with your park button on the workstation as well for post-processing. Your auto contrast is right here, by the way, if you don't want to do it manually. And want to go over saving images to a USB thumb drive. If you look up here, you have a DVD. If you have a DVD recorder, you can record to a DVD. You also have your USB thumb drive port. Your ports are down here. Let's go over these real quick. If you want to save images to a USB thumb drive, they're going to be put in one of these 3 or 4 ports. For external out video, for hooking up to external devices or slave monitors, you have your 2 DVI left and DVI right cables, and then you have your BNC video out as well. The DVI left represents the left monitor, the DVI right represents the right. Your left-hand monitor is your acquisition monitor and your touchscreen monitor. It's also your live x-ray monitor. So if this is the monitor you want to mirror or have on a slave monitor or robot external device, you would simply plug in to the DVI left. And then the same for the reference monitor. This is where you're going to be parking your images. You go DVI right. And then lastly, but not least, it's always important to not ever disconnect the interconnect cable while the system is plugged on. Main reason is it can do damage to the software, or what's called an SCPU inside the mainframe, the main computer there. You always want to turn off the system by simply hitting circle off here. You can also turn off just the mainframe alone if you want to do your post-processing and patient review. You can turn off the mainframe here. This will not turn off the workstation. This will leave the workstation on, but turn off the mainframe. But to shut them down both together, this is the ultimate shutdown and power on, and that can be done from the workstation. The movements on this C-arm are the same as any other manual. This is not a motorized system. This is all done manually. Much like OEC and Siemens, you have your forward and back motion. Don't forget your foot pedal, your main brake, which is here. You have your wig-wag brake, which is also called panning. Gives you about 12.5 inches to each side. You have your rotation. You won't rotate all the way, just you can do a full rotation like we did if you want the tube on the bottom or your FD on top. You have your angulation just under here as well. Your up-down feature, simply down here